All right, Reggae Boys squad announced for CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinals game against Team USA. We'll take a look. We don't really care about Team USA side, but so Reggae Boys squad junior announced by coach Steve McLaren. Actually, Steve McLaren demands that his team is ruthless and relentless in this game. Reggae Boys will take on Team USA this Thursday. Andre Blake, Jamali Waite, Shaquille Davis are the goalkeepers. Defenders Dexter Lamegesa, Tevon Gray, Damian Lowe. Big up your state. Big up yourself here at state. Mason Holgate. Yeah, no bother with the foolishness again, I can't merit-based performances. Mason Holgate, Ethan Pinnock, Richard King, Deshaun Bernard, Amari Bell, Greg Lehi rounds out the defenders. Midfielders, Joel Latibadier, Isaac Hayden, the new man, Corey Anderson, Casey Palmer, Tariq Bala McGee. Round out the midfielders. Forwards are Leon Chippy Bailey makes his return. Kaheem Dixon, Shamar Boza Nicholson, Romario Williams, Damari Greer, Ronaldo Cephas, and Mikel working hard Antonio rounds out the start of the squad junior. Talk to me.
What do you want to talk
about? Your assessment of the squad, family.
I don't have a problem with the squad. I think it's a good squad. If you go back to that picture of the with the squad on it, you see that patch of grass the squad book is on. I wish that was the field that we were going to play on Thursday. I think that is more to the detriment of Jamaica than anything.
I don't know if that's real grass though. Maybe that's hybrid.
And it's still better than what we have at the National Stadium. I really think the quality of the field is what is hampering Jamaica from going forward in this game on Thursday. And it's going to become a game of who can play scrappier, better. Who is more prepared to be scrappy. And because this is Pochettino's second round of games with America, I think Jamaica has a chance of coming away from this game because the all-time American football is always one where when Jamaica is bigger, stronger, faster. But for some reason, we cannot win a 90-minute game against them. They always find a way to get that 91st, 92nd minute, either equalizer or that back-breaking goal, right? I think if the conditions are perfect, Jamaica will play America off the field. This team would play America off the field. And that's why I am more looking forward to the second leg than the first leg. I think we're going to play a better second leg because it's going to be in America than the first
leg. Your thoughts on inclusion of the new man, Isaac Hayden Jr. Isaac Hayden, does he walk straight into the starting 11?
Well, we see Casey Palmer, I will cuss him off. We say Dexter Lambagisa, I will cuss him off. No, not Lambagisa, Latibodier, I will cuss him off. So why not? Why not see what Isaac Hayden can do? And my only worry though is when we saw the Mason Holgate project, and what Mason Holgate looked like in his game at Jamaica, he was not comfortable at all. All he wanted to do is kick the ball long. He looked nervous with the way they want to play out. So, and say Jermaine said, Junior, you're crazy. The man them can't put two passes together. Possible? We'll see. But I'm nervously optimistic about Isaac Hayden. Because have Isaac Hayden does anything at Newcastle, we can look back and say, we're getting this and this is what we're looking forward. This is what we want at Jamaica. Is there anything that we can point to from Isaac Hayden? No, I don't know. You tell me, Benton. I don't know. I don't know what we're getting from Isaac Hayden. Anybody will say them know what we're getting from Isaac Hayden? Either your last name is Hayden, or your maiden name is Hayden, or you're a damn lion. One of the three.
Isaac Hayden was part of the Arsenal setup back in the day. Of course, spent a lot of time at Newcastle. Also did a stint with QPR. Junior, here the way I look at this Isaac Hayden situation, and I know he's getting a lot of the discussion is centered on him since he's a new man. My curiosity is this: you have a big game, which is a quarter-final game, because a trophy, me I say, I want to win a trophy. We're tired of foolishness. We're tired of the competing every tournament and still now win a trophy. I mean, when, if not now, when? That is my thing, right? Now, if with this magnitude of a game, it's 2 legs. You play in the first leg at home. You have a baller you're bringing into the group right now, and you're rolling out in the group for this big game. Granted, people can say that, yes, he has played maybe bigger games, but no game that he has played is equated to the similar condition and the similar environment. So first we have to assess if he does play, assess how quickly he adjusts or adapts to the environment. And you mentioned the field. Why take this risk? Are you just that desperate?
And we're talking in hypothetical now, because we have no clue. But he very well might not play Thursday. Or he might come on in an emergency
Jeremy
situation.
Levy say if you're a baller, you're a baller. that
and Jeremy is right.
That is true. If you're a baller,
that is
you're
true,
a baller.
Because the reggae girls, their best player, the best baller is Bunny Shaw. Hands down, right? No questions asked. That's Jamaica's best player.
No. I will debate on that one.
Remember that.
Okay.
The best female footballer Jamaica has in a Jamaican jersey is Drew Spence.
Yes.
And Jamaica, the reggae boys is trying to find their male version of Drew Spence right now.
Fair enough.
Now, can Isaac Hayden forward and bring that quality? That's where Jeremy come in. If he's a baller, he's a baller.
Fair enough.
If you're a baller, I would tell us, look, brother, we needed to play as a link man. Just go and play in the center midfield and control the game, right? Then I don't care what field you're playing on. I don't care who your teammates are. Once the ball reach your foot, we expect quality, right? Can he give us that quality? And that's the question that needs to be answered.
Now, BM brings up a valid point. Sorry, Junior. BM says, quote, Isaac Hayden can't make the reserve team at Newcastle. This is a joke.
And that's very well true. Very well true. But then the question now then becomes, because we know we need a midfielder. We know we need a younger version of the Natty. What name again? Oh, no, man, no, yeah, we need a Jeremy and you. But my boy would just get him out of the squad.
Ravel?
Natty, man. Huh?
Ravel?
No, man, Peanut Dread, man. The Natty, with the one goal teeth to them mouth. I'm near, man. The name soon fall back to me. But if he was here, and if he was 3-4 years younger, he'd be perfect. He would be perfect. Daniel Johnson. Daniel Johnson.
Thanks, BM. May I forget about him?
But he's the perfect midfielder right now for this team. Imagine having a Daniel Johnson and a Tyreek McGee right now. And you have Leon Bailey and you have Demari Gray, who is a shell of himself right now. And I don't care who you have up front. Imagine having Daniel Johnson and Tyree Magee. Think about where
Jamie Levy said the natty that give away the ball in midfield, him rubbish.
No, Jeremy, I'm on this Jeremy that time. Daniel Johnson a baller, Jeremy.
Yeah, but you call him on mid peanut dread still, which doesn't say a result of endorsement.
Daniel Johnson is a baller.
He was a baller, and like you mentioned earlier, age catches up to you. Just like Jeremy and Levy said, he was giving away the ball in the midfield at the dead. Steve McLaren seemed to really kind of trying to kind of light a fire on their players with this ruthless sort of mission, and knowing that ruthless sort of comments, knowing that the 2 games so far at home in his tenure ended in what, goalless draw, right?
Yeah.
And so the man them not scoring a goal at them yard. Let's put it pointedly. And in this sort of encounter, you need to score a yard.
Yeah.
You need something. You need to win this football game, and you need to score. You can't win without scoring. How do you rectify this problem now, Junior? Putting on your Steve McLaren, ex-Manchester United coaching hat.
I pick up the phone and I look into my address book and I call De Zerbi. And I say, De Zerbi, I need you to do me a favor. I'm calling the Marseille area code and I needed to do me a favor. Get me the gunman. Bring me the gunman. That's what Jamaica need. I mean, we can't throw as much players. We can't throw as much. Bobby Reed injured, so now Tyree Magee definitely going to play in the 10, right? And we can't say, oh, you know, Shamar Nichols who doesn't even finish his chances. Are we going to say Mikel Antonio doesn't even stay up front and play the 9? Listen, my man. Look, if it walk like a duck, talk like a duck, quack like a duck, it is a duck. Bring me the gunman. Bring in the gunman, Benton. That's how we win.
Does the gunman, a.k.a. Mason Greenwood, wants to come, Junior?
Obviously, he doesn't want to forward.
So then we are running people for?
I won't run him down. It's 2024. And these are the views of Junior and that Benton or Ball Chat. I will go back road and take some picture and forward to him and say, brother, we call this back road forward.
Oh, my goodness. So you're that desperate you're looking for blackmail the man.
Hell yeah.
Junior,
Hell yeah.
All right. Since those are your views and we know so that not going to work, with the squad you currently have, how you going to fix the scoring problem, the scoring issue heading into?
Create chances. We have to create chances, and that's where I think coach is saying we have to be ruthless. We have to be. Look, Jamaica in this game, apart from Demari Gray, is going to be bigger, stronger, faster. It's time we start using that to the best of our ability. I think at times we try to play a way that we don't fit our talent that we have. And I truly think that's what McLaren is hinting towards. Go out there and dominate, physically dominate them. And you pray to God to get a referee that is not friendly to the Americans. Because that is also a factor as well. But go out there and exert your dominance. You're bigger, stronger, faster. Use it to your best ability, man.
CONCACAF quarterfinal, CONCACAF Nations League quarterfinals matches this Thursday and Friday. Jamaica versus USA, first leg, 8 p.m. Ball Chat, wall-to-wall coverage. We'll do a watch-along, kicking off at about 7:50, 7:30 there about. Costa Rica versus Panama at 9 p.m. also on Thursday. On Friday, Suriname will take on Canada at 6:30 p.m. Honduras will take on Mexico on Friday at 9 p.m. And the return leg, game 2, USA versus Jamaica, Monday the 18th at 8 p.m. Costa Rica versus Panama on Monday also at 9 p.m. And Canada, Suriname, Tuesday, 7:30 p.m. Honduras. 9:30 p.m. Junior, the fans' role here, the Jamaican fans, what's their role? What's their responsibility here for this game on Thursday, family?
I don't. I don't think. I don't think they will be able to intimidate America if that's where we're trying to go with this conversation. I don't think the fans have a connection with the players where they will lift them up even higher. To be honest. I don't think they really have a direct impact on the game. Hopefully, I'm wrong, but it's just in terms of building a vibe. It would be nice to see the fans them roll out, and it would be nice for the players to give the fans them something to be happy for, and just build that calm, or that build that vibe, build that energy going in and moving forward. Because I see it a little bit different than you. I know you are saying that is win now, want a trophy now. For me, it's World Cup. For me, this game is going to show us truly how close we are to being a World Cup team. And that's what I'm looking for over the next two legs. Jeremy said we need a youth like the big Trinidadian that was in EPL. He's talking about Kenwin Jones. I agree. We need a Kenwin Jones. BM says Damari Gray's selection is a mystery. He hasn't played football in weeks. Yeah, but he's the most recognizable player, though, BM. So even if he's not playing good, he is going to give trouble. Jeremy said Junior, if the stadium sell, or if the stadium sell out, it can work. We'll see. DM says Damari Gray's last game was in September. Steve McLaren is Hamgrinson 2.0. What a coach. Clueless. And Jeremy says we just need to start win games. I agree.
Regarding Mason Greenwood Jr., you mentioned him earlier. Steve McLaren did answer questions regarding Mason Greenwood. McLaren confirms that Mason Greenwood's interest in joining the Reggae Boys. He said, quote, I've heard a lot of publicity about and always around Mason Greenwood. I am constantly in touch with Mason. The message is always the same, when the time is right, end quote, Junior.
All right. So when the time right. Nothing wrong with that. Listen, man. Me like to Shensia about Shensia skin. We'll think about it later. Me tell you what I think about later.
Those are the views that, McLaren went on and said, quote, you have got to think he has a traumatic time the last 2 years in his contract, and he's been on loan. He's been here, he's been there, the publicity, and I think he just wants to settle in at Marseille and enjoy his football, which he's doing. He wants to join the Reggae Boys. I know that. Every time I speak to him, I have no reason to doubt that, and the process goes on. After Greenwood missed an early opportunity to join the Jamaican team, McLaren says, quote, I didn't expect it to be, once you miss the first camp, any of these camps, but I'm hoping by March time we will have made progress on everything. As I said, our whole project and process is about the World Cup qualification, and that's still, I know, on the horizon, but it's still something that we're thinking about now and planning for the long term. So Mason, we'll keep an eye on and keep you posted on that. End quote. Big up yourself, Paul Reed, Observer. There you have it, Junior. All right, all the people who ask about Mason Greenwood there, and you get the information from the horse's mouth. The man say him in constant contact, and we not believe in a rundown, man. We not night.
When him forward.
When him forward.
PM says, when the time is right, translation, I'll keep playing well in League One, and if England doesn't want me, I may consider Jamaica. It is what it is.
Yes, I think I agree with BM on that one.
Jeremy says, we want gunman. Come and score a bag of goals at the office so we can run with Bailey.
And then regarding Anna McLaren's guidance regarding the game and this desire, this demand for his team to be ruthless, Under McLaren's guidance, the Reggae Boys failed to score in their last 2 home games against Cuba and Honduras. The last home victory came in June when they defeated Dominican Republic 1-0, which was Coach Hal Grimson's final game in charge. McLaren says, quote, "It is always a concern for us because we have not won at home since June. That is a concern, and we are looking at reasons behind that and how we can play a little differently to make sure that we are more of a threat." But in that saying, the first game against Cuba, don't get me wrong, Cuba was a very difficult opponent to break down. We created 27 chances, many of which were good chances, so I wasn't too concerned, end quote. I think against Honduras, he followed up, he says, I think the Honduras game was very strange in the fact that neither team wanted to win the game, nor did they want it to lose, because a draw satisfied both teams once we knew the results in the other games. I was very disappointed after the game, he said. Junior, I mean, it coming like therapy session. I mean, McLaren was saying a lot at this week's presser, but I mean, hey, you can't fault him for not saying what's in front of him, I guess. I mean, at the bottom line, at the end of the day, it's all about the result. Of course, the usual questions came up regarding Bailey. And McLaren says, quote, "He was so unlucky to miss the first 2 camps due to injuries, and he really struggled with some niggles that have been hampering him. But now he has 2 or 3 weeks where he has gotten his fitness back after missing the last camp, and he's playing 90 minutes regularly now. I've spoken to him and I said, finally, we're going to see Leon Bailey. He's absolutely delighted and we can't wait to come over and be part of the squad. And he is keen to do that," end quote.
Is one thing I can tell you about Steve McLaren, and I hope this is really who he is, and I hope he doesn't change. Him chat enough. Steve McLaren chat a lot, and I hope he stays like this during his tenure. I really do. But I don't necessarily say that. The man said more in this setting than all of Helmgrensen's interviews put together. All of Tapper's interviews put together. We have gotten so much more out of this. He even said something that CONCACAF could have even come down heavy on him with when he talk about Honduras and Jamaica play like them never want to win the game. And he was disappointed. That's match fixing, brother. I mean, it chat off. So that's good for us. And hopefully it stay like that for the rest of the time. BM says next World Cup Greenwood is 24. World Cup after he's 28. He won't give his prime years to Jamaica if he's going to play. We'll see. Jeremy says Greenwood need to understand he's toxic for England now. He would be a legend if him come and bring Jamaica to the World Cup.
Legend? Yo, in a friend, legend.
No, Benton.
Legend.
See what Jeremy I don't know, man. Yeah, Jeremy, they're right. He would be a legend.
Legend.
And how much national hero Jamaica have? 7? We get an 8 national hero. Mason Greenwood. A legendary Mason. A 7 hero? Yeah, 7 hero. Legend.
Credit to Robert Bailey of the Jamaican Observer for giving us comments. Check out Robert Bailey's work in the Observer. Big up yourself, Robert. Big up yourself. Why? But Robert, you couldn't get a better baller in an image. Casey Palmer. That's the only concern we have. But big up to Robert Bailey and Paul Reed for the coverage. Reggae Boys versus Team USA. Thursday, 8 p.m. CONCACAF first leg action. Junior, I know we've heavily focused on Jamaican side of things. This is Yawd Ball report, but the man them always say, the elders always say, know your enemy more than you know your friend. You're going up against Team USA. What do you have to say about this unit and Pochettino, Junior?
We have no idea. We have no clue what America is going to look like. We have no idea what... This is Pochettino's first away game. And
Maybe you should send him go a back road.
Why?
Drop him off a back. Yeah, drop off the whole squad a back road.
Hey, tell the driver send him carry up on a field trip.
But sorry, family. Continue, Junior.
No, you're right. I mean, we don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea what to expect from America because you can't look at them last game. And you cannot look at Pochettino's tenure at Tottenham or PSG and say, we could play a radio and say, well, Pochettino plays like this and he doesn't back this. We have no idea how they're going to be deployed, right? And I think that's the beauty, and that's advantage McLaren. I really think that's advantage Steve McLaren, because I think pound for pound, man for man, Jamaica has a better roster. Jamaica is going to field a better 11 than America, in my opinion. Just go out there and play. No game planning, just go out there and play ball.
Wait, you say no game planning, just go there.
No game planning. Just go there and play ball, brother. You're a bigger team. Go play ball. Let's go play ball, man.
Big game. CONCACAF quarterfinal and Nations League quarterfinal matchup. Reggae Boys versus Team USA. Wall-to-wall coverage from Ball Chat. Watch along on Thursday. All right, let's continue our Yard Ballers report before we go my yard. Junior, I want to salute the family. Corey Bennett scored the winner for in USL Championship as Las Vegas Light advance to the Western Conference Final. They will take on the winner of Colorado Springback and Tariq McGee versus Orange County. Hopefully McGee can stitch up Orange County and face Corey Bennett in the final, Western Conference Final, USL Championship Final. The one notable thing about Corey Bennett Jr., the coach highlighted something. Dennis Sanchez, coach of the Las Vegas Lights, said something that, quote, "It's the mark of a striker. You didn't have a lot of clear chances tonight, but you one moment in transition, he recognizes the space and then takes his opportunity. I'm so proud of him," end quote. And that statement is that the game was pretty much very limited in terms of opportunities for Corey Bennett. And Corey Bennett picked up that one chance and was calm in front of goal. Junior, ball of the week to Corey, man.
Definitely ball of the week to Corey. And I think Corey Bennett is one of those players that I would hope will get a chance in the national setup. But I do understand that I'll have to say it, he might have to go to a bigger team. But the youth can only play where he is right now, and he's doing well. And I really hope he gets an opportunity to go further.
Terry McGee and Colorado Springs Switchbacks are 1-1 game in the 10th minute. Colorado Switchback just tied up the game, so we'll keep an eye on that football game, and hopefully Maggie and company can advance to the Western Conference Final. We also want to give a shout out ball of the week to Bonnie Shaw. Players, people mentioned Bonnie Shaw earlier, but we want to know that we want to recognize her work. Bonnie Shaw was outstanding for Man City, scored a hat-trick. But Bonnie Shaw she knows how to score goals. I mean, it's just simple put. I mean, Bonnie Shaw is a goal scorer, and you give her an opportunity, Bonnie Shaw will score goals. I score.
And I'm gonna say it from now, she's my baller of the year. She's my baller 2024. Definitely for the calendar year, she just can't stop scoring. Can't stop doing well. And big up Bonnie Shaw.
And just as I want to celebrate Bonnie Shaw, we also want to big up Jamaica's #1 goalkeeper who was on the receiving end of the Bonnie Shaw hat-trick, Rebecca Spencer of Tottenham. Big up yourself, Becca. So you go. Sometimes you get stitched up. But Bonnie Shaw definitely outstanding performance from the big striker. Jody Brown also scored again this week in for Benfica in the Portuguese football family.
Yeah, and finding our scoring touch and finding a footing there at Benfica. Just keep it going. Jamaica will get better just because these players are playing in these leagues and playing significant minutes compared to the men's team.
Yeah, one highlight, always wall-to-wall coverage of women's football, Jamaican women's football, Yawd the Ball, big up Yawd the Ball on X, at Yawd the Ball on X, wall-to-wall coverage, Yawd the Ball, bigging up to Mimi Van Zanten, Cameron Simmons, and Solai Washington. 3 reggae girls at Florida State who have played some serious football. But then again, the NC2A don't really have much competition for them, so they might fix up everybody. So, big up yourself, Kiki, or Mimi Van Zanten, Solai Washington, Cameron Simmons, and Yawd the Ball on X. Wall-to-wall coverage of Jamaican women's football. And, of course, the Reggae Girls and the Florida State Seminoles were the ACC champion. Yeah, the team ain't tired for win, brother. Now, you're alma mater, that.
You can never be tired of winning, sir.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, Junior. Let's not get the get certain movement come off of it. But check out Yawd the Ball on X and Coach Lauren Donaldson and Chicago Red Stars. Chicago Red Stars, coached by former head coach Lauren Donaldson, have fallen 4-1 to Orlando Pride and was eliminated from NWSL. Yo, many fruit link Lon, maybe we can drink a beer and we'll reason about the victory, the defeat, yeah, because something not right. A Lauren team not supposed to get 4-1, something not right. So we have got a reason about that, but they're officially eliminated from NWSL playoff. A good season overall, Junior.
Yeah, very good season.
Jamaican football news, Jamaican Premier League score update. Humble Lions defeated Portmore defeated Humble Lions 1-0. Mount Pleasant fix up Harborview Stars of the East. Well, the Star of the East kind of dim. Mount Pleasant fix up Harborview 3-1. Racing defeated Chapeltown 1-0. Currently Cavalier leading Veer 2-0 and Mobile United 1-1 over Dumbo Holden. Standing in the Jamaican Premier League before we go on Yard, Portmore leading on top of the table. Yo, from the bleacher come out of prison, Portmore seems to have turned the corner and looking very promising in Jamaican Premier League.
We got Rudolph Aston.
Mullines and Tivoli down a corner. Junior, that I know some people want to mention Clarendon College get eliminated, but I mean that's how I go. Clarendon College days, I mean, it had to come to an end. It had to come to an end. So
Like
big up to Teacher Hyde and the entire Clarendon College family. I think though in the Costa Cup, it's probably maybe Glenmuir is probably the 0-in favorite to win this thing.
And I'm Mona in a town.
And Mona is the favorite to win the thing even though they did look lackluster in their recent game, but so I go. Yeah.
And I know the show don't know about Yard, but we haven't heard anything about my boy there. Reggae Girls head coach. Haven't heard.
No, nothing else. There's no further development on the Reggae Girls head coach front. Nothing new. But I guess things take time, right, Junior?
No, it's eerily quiet. Let me just put it that way. Eerily quiet. But we'll see. We have our ears on the ground, people, and we are here. We're going to hear everything. So don't worry.
Also, one before we exit, before we leave for the day. Schoolboyfootball.com. This is a source for wall-to-wall coverage of Jamaican schoolboy football. I don't know the host of the site. I think I don't exactly know the host of the site, but whosoever is managing the site is doing an excellent job of keeping Jamaican football family in the diaspora abreast of schoolboy football scoreboard and upcoming games, both the Costa Cup and Manning Cup games. So wall-to-wall coverage of schoolboy football, Jamaican schoolboy football, schoolboyfootball.com. Why is that day champion look like them serious in a Manning Cup? Something not right. Something not right, Junior.
Scholarship.
Something not right.
Scholarship program.
Something. Alright, but we're going to run through the last comments before we take ourselves.
BM says that Bailey can't wait to play for Jamaica now that he's having a poor season at Villa. If he was playing well, he would be running his mouth about how JFF is unprofessional and he doesn't want to play. By the way, Speedy with the assist for Colorado, I would take him back over some of our current midfielders. And John, no, it's rough on Lorne. Bring Lorne on the show. Need to hear from him. I like his brutal honesty. But when Lord was on the show, I did the interview with Lord, he was very subdued. Maybe free up now. I don't know.
Very measured in some of the responses.
It was very measured on the record, but off the record it was different. So,
yo, and I think I agree with BM on the speedy position. Speedy could be an attribute in this football team. There's no way all Latibody slow Latibody are supposed to play over Jamaica in a Jamaica midfield over Speedy.
yeah.
No way. And to remind all Atlanta United fans again, 5 Stripe family, 5 Stripe, we ready. On to the next round of the MLS playoff. Big up in the cell to the 5 Stripe, Brad Guzan and the entire Atlanta United family. Yo, and to our new partners at I Am Jamaica, big up yourself. Welcome to the Ball Chat family. Always proud of the work going on over at I Am Jamaica. You can connect with I Am Jamaica on Facebook. Check out the content over there for working for a united Jamaica. Follow and keep abreast of what's going on I Am Jamaica. Don't know, we're proud of the island. And ones. Ball Chat, you can connect with us on Facebook on Ball Chat. We're on X at Ball Chat 1. We're on Instagram at Ball Chat Podcast, on Twitter at Ball Chat _podcast. You can email us at ballchatpodcast@gmail.com. Yo, watch along this Thursday, Junior. Get a buckle of a white ready for Thursday. Yes, I know no regular show on Sunday. Yeah, so get a buckle of whites ready for Thursday. As the reggae boys get ready to take on USA. Look more family.